Great morning, everyone. I'm a little later than I would be. Just got a call from my daughter. She got a job place that she's been wanting. So, good news this morning for her. But this morning, I wanted to look at this thing that Trump has picked his running partner. Not a surprise. I had a feeling it was going to be this guy, J.D. Vance, because he looks like what? The white supremacist, and he was really kissing Trump's behind for that. Now, he was a never Trumper. He said really vile things about Trump. But he looks the part, and that's what Trump wants. He wants somebody that looks the part, and so that's why he got the job. So, I think we'll pull cards and see what can you tell me about J.D. Vance. And then we'll look at and see how he's going to do as a running partner. Now, there are some people, MAGA people, that are really upset that J.D. Vance is there because of what he said about Trump before, that he was a never Trumper, okay? But Trump picked him now because he is even more radical than Trump is when he gets up to speak, and Trump loves that. So let's see what's under the surface with J.D. Vance. What can you tell me? What is under the surface with J.D. Vance? Let's see. Ooh, okay. So at the center of it, it's about the Hermit. Okay, so now when I see the Hermit looking deeper, okay, it looks like he really spent the time to look and see what would promote him. Underneath of it all, the strength. Yeah, the strength. So he is basically power hungry, and he did his research and went from being a never Trumper to ultra Trumper, Magatonian, in what he's saying. Okay, but let's see what we have. What's the energy he's bringing in? Yeah, the energy he's bringing in is full-on Magatonian. He's got his aspirations as a Repugly-Ugly, okay? So that's it, his aspirations as a Repugly-Ugly. What's going on now is the World card. So this is, he's got his world here consumed with trying to, it's all about power hungry with this guy is what I'm feeling. He'll do or say anything to get the position he wants. The challenge is, what he's saying, the new things he's putting out, his mentality. That is the challenge, because this guy is a snake, okay? The outcome is, abuse of power, okay? That he wants control. And if I were Trump, I would watch my back, because I think that this guy is like Trump. He's got no allegiance to anyone. I just got a real thing right up the back. This feeling right up the back of that, when your hair stands up in the back. This guy is really snaky. Really, really snaky. He wants a lot of power in the Repugly-Ugly thing. So going into it, on one side of it, we have this nightmare scenario. On the other side of it, the choices he's making in life, okay, the path he's walking. It's not a good path, okay? We'll have to look and see about this one side of it, this nightmare scenario that's coming in with this guy. So let's see. With the strength we have, fighting through. It's not going to be easy, but he fights through. What's crossing it are the Magatonians, and they are not liking what's being presented with this guy. Okay? Some people are not happy with this guy. But underneath of it, he's strong and he's fighting for what he wants. He spent the time alone, really delved deep into what to do to get the position he got. And he did. He got it. Okay? So he is just the KKK, Ku Klux Klan, white supremacist drama king that's out there. So I'm going to put this one in the center, and let's look and see what else it can tell us about this. What is this that's coming in, this mental affliction? I just feel despair. It really is bringing up almost tears, a feeling of, just feeling depressed and tearful. Wow, what's this about? What is he bringing in? What is this about? So what we have with that is a tower moment. Okay. I think people are in despair about a tower moment, but let's see what else we have underneath of it, what's being worked on. I think there could be a lot of people that are really feeling confused about this guy. I'm getting nervousness. I'm feeling nervousness with this. Feeling very nervous about this guy, and their mind is just not happy with it. People are in agreement. Energy coming into it that people are in agreement. We have above it, we have what's going on now is democracy. Biden, could be democracy. The other side of the blade could be what this guy's emotional content is, but let's see. The challenge is the lovers. Yeah, who is he in bed with when it comes to his political agenda? Who is it that he is emotionally attached to? Okay. And the outcome is, not liking the harvest. Okay. Not happy with it. I think this guy is bringing a lot of difficulties in the wake. We have the message about the actions. The other side of it, upside down. Things could be things on hold, could be his thing seeing from a different perspective. And I'm just, I have that thing right up the back again, that this guy is a snake. Okay? He cannot be trusted one iota. What's being worked on is this distancing. Okay? What's crossing it is being out in the cold and temperance, outside of the church. He is one of these radicalized, I'm not sure if he's one of these evil angel evangelicals, but he is on that same mindset, I would say. Okay, that he, does not want women's rights, so he's one of these ones that are really need to be watched. And I think there are a lot of people that have a lot of fears and things about this guy. Okay, so, this guy just gives me the creeps. He's one of those, the white Christian nationalist, just that type. Okay, so let's see. How is this going to do for Trump with him as a running mate? What is going to happen with Trump's platform with this guy as a running mate? Now, I'm sure there are a lot of Magatonians that love this guy if they don't know that he was a never-Trumper, okay? Because he's more radical with things than is Trump sometimes. But again, this guy's a chameleon. He's really a snake. Yeah, every time I tune into his energy, I get that thing right up the back, that cold feeling that this guy is just really... Yeah. He's the type that he would get rid of Trump to go into power. So let's see how this is going at the center of it. The nightmare scenario again. It's about the nightmare scenario with him running. And this just holding on to this mindset of a steel trap door. Yeah. So the energy coming into this with them is, seen as an opportunity. I think Trump sees it as an opportunity, an open path forward for him. Yeah. What's going on now? Is this wanting to move things to a better place mentally with this? I think that he's thinking that this guy can take him to a better place because he's just as radical as Trump is, even more so. He's really kissed up to Trump. He is really just shushed out what Trump is and what Trump wants, and he is working Trump, okay? The challenge is holding on. The outcome, a tower moment, okay? He's trying to hold on to whatever he can say to keep him in power, okay? This is a pathway forward. On one side, we have what's affecting the worldview. Could be his world, could be, the worldview of the ultra-right as well. On the other side of it, we have judgment, though. So we have two major arcana there. The worldview and this judgment that's coming with an outcome of a tower moment. Okay? So when we come to this mental stance they've got facing a loss, people are not buying it. What's crossing it is some new things that are going to be said that they're working on. And I think it has to do with, again, underneath, and we need to temper this, the Project 2025, okay? Whether Trump is there or Trump is, in jail or, leaves the planet or whatever it is, this guy is full on in that authoritarian mix, okay? And so, again, in the center is this nightmare scenario. There are a lot of people that are not happy with this, all-consuming view that's going on in the world. Like I said it the other day, we have this point. This is not just here. We have these ultra-right that are across the world. It's this division that's happening between light versus dark, or those that are for humanity versus those which are self. Their world revolves around power and control and that, versus aiding humanity and make it better for the planet. They're all about greed, greed and need, and the other ones are about compassion and empathy. So a huge division that's going on. Going into it, this opportunity, but the outcome is a tower moment. So it's not going to bode well for this, bringing this guy in for the Trump campaign. Because what we have going on now is trying to get to a better place, and the challenge is to hold on. Okay, they're trying to hold on with underneath the surface this strong man ideology, but that's facing loss. Okay, most people are not buying into this authoritarianism. Okay, as more comes out about this Project 2025, or they want to try to change it to the 47's agenda, it's the same thing. You can put lipstick on a pig, it's still a pig. Okay, I don't care how many times you try to dress it up. And so what's crossing it are these ideologies that they're working on and bringing out. Okay, so not good. I asked why Trump picked him, and it was going forward, making that movement to the White House and endings. And I think it's because this guy is so on board with him with this toxic drama. Okay, ending migration, ending rights for women, I think that's what. And he thinks that this platform is going to help him, that this guy is the bright and shining light to put into place all the endings that Trump wants. Okay? I want to ask, what's the ultimate motivation for J.D. Vance? Ooh. Yeah. Okay, retreating, taking out from the White House. Okay. Now, who is it he wants to take out? Does he want to take out Trump so he can be president? Or is it that Agenda 2025 to take out, to take out the people that don't matter in their world? Anybody that's not white male, so who is it that J.D. Vance wants to take out? Is it Trump, or is it about just taking out rights for women, for immigrants, for... It's about the manipulation of our rules, our laws, our regulations, because he doesn't like what's coming down with justice. So this guy is full on board with the 2025 mindset and agenda. We've got 3 major arcana. Okay, manipulation about the rules, laws, regulations, and what we have. He doesn't like what's coming down, and so for the justice and stuff. So this guy is just as toxic as Trump is, even more so. Okay. So let's just ask, why did he go from being a never Trumper to being so far up his butt that he can see the light of day through his eyes? What caused this change? What's being offered? Hidden things, secrets, tempering, okay? By what? By authoritarianism, okay? It's about power, okay? It's about power. We have a lot of major arcana coming up. Again, secrets, tempering, okay? Secrets and tempering. Wow. I think with this, I'm going to pull Tarot of Shakespearean insults. I think that J.D. Vance needs to have his own. Now, I think these are for sale, the Tarot of Shakespeare insults. And thank you, Igor, for sending me this. I've just been, dealing with things, so I haven't been able to really put out there what I should with this. So J.D. Vance, what do we have for J.D. Vance? Drop into the rotten mouth of death. Drop into the rotten mouth of death. That's it. That's what he wants to be from Richard III. Okay? And I think that's his whole thing. He wants to do endings. He wants to stop. He wants to not have any sort of rights, freedoms for women, for immigrants, etc. So I think that's the perfect one for him. Drop into the rotten mouth of death. Ooh. So on that note, I'll leave that here, and we'll see you online.